We just received some devastating news involving a Boeing 737 that crashed into the Indian Ocean after a sudden spiral dive. K2 Airways Flight 1732 had taken off from Sharjah International Airport in the UAE and was heading for Karachi Jinnah International Airport in Pakistan when suddenly something happened. The involved aircraft is a 27-year-old Boeing 737-400 converted freighter with registration Alpha Papa Bravo Oscar India, and initial reports state that there were 5 crew on board when the accident happened. ADS-B data shows the flight departing normally using runway 30 in Sharjah, and there seems to have been some type of GPS anomalies during its departure, which isn't unusual in that region. But afterwards, the aircraft seems to have climbed normally and eventually reached its cruising altitude of 35,000 feet without any further issues. But then, about 1 hour and 20 minutes into the flight, or about 155 nautical miles away from Karachi, ADS-B data suddenly shows how the aircraft enters into a very fast dive, descending from 35,000 feet down to just below 30,000 feet in only about 35 seconds. This was then followed by an equally steep climb to over 36,500 feet before it once again entered an extremely steep descent, all the way down until ADS-B data was lost. During the final descent, the aircraft also seems to have been changing its heading dramatically, which could be indicative of some sort of a spiral dive. Now again, it should be stressed here that this information relies solely on ADS-B data at this point, which can be unreliable in certain circumstances, like during GPS jamming, for example. But for now at least, it doesn't look like the flight was affected by that at the time that it disappeared. There are also some initial reports that the flight crew had informed air traffic control of a navigational system issue before the problem started, but information is still scarce and we will likely learn more about this soon. Pakistani authorities immediately launched a large search and rescue operation involving several aircraft and sea-going vessels. Our thoughts therefore goes out to the families and friends of the lost crew members, and we will of course update you as soon as we have any more information, so make sure that you're properly subscribed.